Welcome back to the channel, y'all. In this video, we're going to compare these two products, the new finish ceramic coating, better than wax ceramic coating, versus the Chemical Guys Hydro Slick ceramic coating, Hyper Wax. Alright, now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to hit them with the surface prep, and then we're going to hit it with isopropyl alcohol just to wipe away any residue that's on the panel. Alright, so we're going to go ahead on and we're going to kind of spread the Chemical Guys, let it cure for a second. Gonna let it cure about 2-3 minutes. It's already been up here. I just spreading a little bit more here so you guys can see exactly where it's at. It's right where this tape was. Okay, to this side, we got the Chemical Guys. To this side, we're gonna have a new finish. Alright. So that's already spread out. Just doing a little small area here. Not trying to really, do a huge area. But as you can see, the Chemical Guys is down here. And the new finish is going to be to this side. Alright, both products have brand new microfiber cloths. So let's hit it. Let's see, turn this stuff on. It works better that way. Alright. Okay, so we're going to spread this on the panel here. Now I'm just trying to see which one I'm going to hold up best through isopropyl alcohol and prep sprays. Kind of curious. Since I double coated the Chemical Guys, let's shoot the new finish again. Here we go. This stuff already beaten up within itself. That new finish is a really, really good ceramic coating. For those who never tried it, I highly recommend y'all try that new finish. Just so easy to use, so easy to apply, just spray on, wipe off, get that good shine and everything there. Let's flip the towel here, kind of buff it in there. Okay, the Chemical Guys to the right of me, guys, have to haze up, then you buff it off, Y'all know how that works. Okay. Alright, it's all off there. Okay, now let's buff off the Chemical Guys. Don't take but 2-3 minutes for it to haze. Then just take it and kind of just buff it right off the panel. No big deal. All right. So now the Chemical Guys put a really high gloss on the paint. There's a liquid form. You can see the gloss that it's putting on the paint. Okay, so we're gonna water test this jank. That's the ball trying to slide a little. Alright, so we're gonna hit both of them with water. Then we're gonna hit them with some surface prep and isopropyl alcohol. Just to see which one I'm gonna break down the fastest. And let's do it. Alright, so let's water test both of these products. I'm just using a little spray bottle just to test this. So here we go. Here's the Chemical Guys over here. Y'all see how hydrophobic it is? Chemical Guys. Very hydrophobic. Some good stuff too. Alright, let's move over here to the new finish better than wax ceramic coating. Very hydrophobic as well, as you guys can see. It might be even more hydrophobic almost. Kind of hard to really say. Check this out. Both of them is very hydrophobic, but might will get an edge to a new finish though. Check that out. New finish is definitely Beads are definitely more tighter, as you guys can see, with the new finish. Here's the ceramic coat, my chemical guys. The beads ain't quite as tight. And yeah, I get a tightness of beading to new finish. Alright, you guys see that? Plain as day, right? See the difference? Plain as day. The new finish beads are much tighter. See the chemical guys beads? The new finish beads. So it goes to show right off the bat that new finish beads are tighter. So if you're looking for something easier to apply with tighter beads, I would say go with the new finish. The chemical guys is a good product, but it's not that easy to apply. It's definitely gonna take longer. But the beads is good, but not as good as the new finish. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit it with some surface prep. And then see if them beads continue the same. Using the mother surface prep. Prep the panel. Let it sit in there a second. Now I just want to see if the beads gonna be the same after the surface prep and the isopropyl alcohol. Alright. I'm just kind of curious to see, is it gonna stay the same? Alright, so let's go ahead on. Wipe this in. Just curious. Just curious to see, is that beading action gonna stay the same? Alright. That's on the first round. Okay, we're gonna have to dry that up. Take a new microfiber cloth, make sure it's dried. Make sure it's dried before we re-water test it. That's surface prep. Alright, so now we're gonna hit it with isopropyl alcohol. And see, do the beads hold up through this stuff? That's Swan 50% alcohol. See what it's holding like. Alright. Now we're gonna completely dry it. Using a brand new microfiber cloth here. And this just to dry the alcohol. Just to see, is it gonna bead through this stuff? I don't know. Alright guys, let's hit it. Round number 2. Alright, here we go. And it's still beading very well, as you guys can see. Right through the surface prep and the isopropyl alcohol. Let's hit this side. Yep, still beading just as well. Right through the surface prep and the isopropyl alcohol. Beading very good, like both of them, as if they've never been touched. Alright, so let's wipe that away. That's round 1. Let's go hit it with some more surface prep. Alright. Let's hit it with some more surface prep. Give it the gun. Just let it sit there a second. This video gonna run. I'm gonna take about 2-3 rounds before I call it quits. If it's staying surface prep for a couple rounds, then I would say the stuff is pretty good. You know, that's just where I would see it. You know, anything else, you know, I just don't see the need to keep going, you know. So let's go ahead and wipe this stuff in. If it's staying up under surface prep and isopropyl alcohol, I would say both of them pretty tough. Yeah, it's me. Alright, so now let's hit it with some isopropyl alcohol. All across the board. All right, let that isopropyl soak in, and that will help remove any residue. If the surface prep had any kind of residue in it, the isopropyl alcohol will remove it. So I let it soak the panel. This stuff is still fighting off, as you can see here. Both of them is fighting. I would say both products is very good, in my opinion, when it comes to fighting off chemicals, especially surface prep and alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. It fight those two off, and it's pretty darn good, you ask me. That's what I would say. All right, so that's round number 2. And I ain't gonna keep going with it, stretching it. Let's dry it off. Make sure it's all completely dry before we water test it. Let's take about 2 or 3 rounds, guys. If it stands surface prep and isopropyl alcohol, in my opinion, it's a good darn product. You know, that's all I can say about it. Surface prep is supposed to take all the waxes and stuff off the panel. You know, if it stand up through those, then there's some good products. That's the way they should be tested with surface preps, I think. Because that's formulated especially for the panel. Alright, so let's hit it round 2. Let's see if they stood up. And they actually are standing right up through the surface prep. As you can see here, the beads, man, went down slightly, but it's still holding. Okay, let's hit this side. All right, it went down slightly, but it's still holding. The new finish is actually holding, seems about the same, really. Both of them doing this thing, in my opinion. But that beading action have deteriorated some. So it's gonna hit it for round 3. I can see where the beading have went down a little bit. So they took a hit on the second round, I would say. That's where they took most of the hit from the surface prep and the isopropyl alcohol. All right, so let's go and hit it for round 3. Give it a go. Here we go. All right. Mother CMX surface prep. Round number 3. And I use the IP, isopropyl alcohol, guys, just to see, to make sure there's no residue left on the panel. See? And plus the alcohol helps strip the waxes and greases as well. All right, let it kind of soak in there. And you can tell it starts to go down now. See? So after 3 washes, well, the script washes, basically, it's still holding. Both of them is doing good, so I should get both products in your arsenal. But to be honest, the new finish is much easier to apply. And, you know, it's just a lifesaver. Just spraying white. Okay, let's go ahead and wipe this in. Okay. It's a surface prep. Okay, so let's go and hit it with some IP, isopropyl alcohol. Here we go. And this will help, like I said, take away any residue that's left behind from the surface prep. And plus, it'll help strip old waxes and stuff as well. All right. Let's get it. Now, you asked me, both of them taking a hit. They took a hit on the second go round. The first round, they stood up. Both of them did. They stood up very well. All right, it's round number 3. It's going to wipe it dry. Hate this video to get too long, but I want to carry it out there. It's going to be a long upload here. Try to make them shorter. Next time I'll apply them before I start the video to try to shorten them up some. Okay, but I just want to test this, have a little fun with them. Okay. Okay, round number 3. Let's hit it. Let's hit it with the water. See how much they deteriorated. Let's go. Here's the Chemical Guys Hydro Slick. And man, that stuff is just holding on. Look at there. Seems like it coming back stronger. Look at here. Okay, check that out. After 3 rounds, it looks to me like it's gaining back momentum. All right, let's test out the new finish. That Chemical Guy is still holding over here, guys. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, in my opinion, they're holding out about the same. That's round 3. Here's the new finish to this side. Here's the Chemical Guys to this side. And from what I'm seeing, guys, they're beating actually after 3 rounds. Look about the same. Man, both of them doing this thing, as you can see there. So, it's kind of after 3 rounds, it don't look like neither one of them took much of a hit. Like they came back with momentum. And I would say you can go 5 or 6, 7 script washes, and this stuff will still be there, both of them. So this 3 rounds, I don't want the video to get too long. Y'all see this stuff ain't really took much of a hit. Neither one of them. Maybe very slightly hit from both, but not enough really. I would say you can go at least 10 or 15 20 washes and they'll still be there. So let's give y'all some insight. Now this from Surface Prep and isopropyl alcohol, and they still there. So this kind of gives you some insight on what the deal is. Stay tuned for more tests. Next time we'll shorten them up. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all on the next video. I'm out. Peace.